Imagine stepping outside, cutting a stalk of fresh lemongrass, and adding that bright citrus flavor to your tea or to your dish for dinner. On my channel, I share contents on garden moments, garden to table cooking, slow living, and restful slow travel. So let's dive in. Lemongrass, or Cymbopogon citratus, that's right, is a perennial herb in warm climates and an annual in cooler ones. It grows in tall, fragrant clumps and thrives in zones 9 through 11. But with a proper care, you can grow it anywhere in a container. I am gardening from zone 6B to 7A, and it grows and thrives just fine in the ground. I just have to overwinter it. And this is how, after harvesting the lemongrass, this is how I prepare mine. I don't use any twine at all. So this is and dry this and use it as a tea. And you're going to prepare it just like you prepare any other teas. You can also use this fresh, and all you need to do is really just tear some of the leaves or fold it like I did and put it in your teacup and steep it with water, just like how you're doing your other teas as well. I am not very much into making lemongrass as a tea because I always associate this as something to use for cooking. But maybe I will try this winter. This little bundle right here. It is to the lemongrass. So take that information as a grain of salt. Now, this here is very useful. Lemongrass are great for marinades. Lemongrass shines in the kitchen. Think curries, think soups and marinades. And I love have not tried that, I encourage you to try that and you tell me what the outcome is. You are going to have this very, very fragrant, flavorful roasted chicken or roasted pig. I'm not going to advise you to use this for turkey because I'm kind of protective. On my turkey, I'd like my turkey on Thanksgiving and I'd like it to smell of sage and rosemary and thymes and not lemongrass. So I'd prefer lemongrass on Asian dishes that I am used to. So keep this away from your turkey. For me, the best way of using lemongrass is using this as an aromatics or flavoring True indeed that with a little care, lemongrass can thrive year after year. So there you have it. Lemongrass is easy to grow, simple to propagate, and endlessly useful in the kitchen and garden. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who loves gardening. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.